Hello and welcome to part two of the 2020 College of Engineering Technology virtual orientation. This section will show you how to log in and use the My Registration enrollment system in MyFSU. First step will be to go to the Ferris homepage, ferris.edu, and in the top banner, click on MyFSU. You will now see the MyFSU login screen. Please enter the Ferris username you were provided and your password. If you forgot your username or password, please click on Password Assistance to help you. Within MyFSU, you will need to click on the Student tab, and then in the top icon bar, or the Quick Links bar, click on the My Registration computer logo. This next section will show you one way to view your class schedule. Please keep in mind there's multiple ways to view your class schedule that you will see on the left-hand column. We'd like to have you look at Week at a Glance. We like this version because it'll show you your classes in a weekly schedule format. If you are a brand new student and have classes registered ahead of time by your program, they should automatically show up on this screen. If not, or if you've taken dual enrollment in the past at Ferris State University, you will need to enter the semester date in which you want to review. So for fall of 2020, you will enter August 31st, 2020 and hit submit to see the first week of the semester. This is how, if you have classes scheduled, it should appear on your Week at a Glance version. As you can see in this example, this student has classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 a.m. to 9:15, and they have classes at 9 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and 12 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. A couple things you need to realize when you're building your schedule is when you have a lab that is more than an hour long in a block, it will show the start time and it'll cover 1 hour, but it may not extend for all 3 hours that you're in lab. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to schedule so you don't have a time conflict. This next section will show you how to review your registration and a summary of classes. In the left-hand column, click on Add and Drop Classes. Please note, the computer system will always ask you which term you would like to review. For this example, we want you to actually click on Fall 2020, so you can be looking at your Fall 2020 courses. On this screen, you'll be able to review if you're pre-registered for any classes. You'll notice that it'll show you the status. Did you register for the class via the web, or were you registered for the class? It'll show you the date that you registered for the classes. It'll show you an action box. This action box is where you can drop and add classes. In addition, it will show you what classes you're currently registered for and the total number of credits that you are registered for. On this next area, we'll show you how to search for classes by name. From the Drop Add screen, you can click on Search Classes on the bottom, or if you go over to the left-hand column underneath Registration and Schedule, you can click on Look Up Classes. On this screen in Look Up Classes, you can actually pick the subject matter. So if you're told you need to find a mathematics class, you would click on Mathematics and click on Course Search. The computer system will then query all classes for fall under the mathematics subject code. As you can see in this example, you'll see multiple choices as you can scroll down to see all math classes offered for the fall. If you are looking for a specific class, for example, most of our programs will require Math 115 or Math 116, you would click on View Sections. Once you click on View Sections, you will get a big long list of classes that are taught for that course number. Here's how you interpret the results. As you can see from working from left to right, there is a lot of information provided on this screen. The first thing you look for is, hey, is there an open checkbox? That means it's available. A C means the section is closed. An SR may mean that you either have a hold or that section is restricted and you don't qualify. The next section has the course reference number. It also includes the subject name, the section number, and how many credits the class is and the title of the class. The next section will tell you the days of the week, and the times of day that it's offered. Please note, because Tuesday and Thursday both start with T, they're designated as T for Tuesday and R for Thursday. The next little section is really important. It talks about class capacity, the actual number of students enrolled, and the seats remaining open. After that, you'll find wait lists. Some classes, if they are full, will have a wait list opened, and you can add onto the wait list, and first person on will be the first person in if there is a seat opening. The next thing you'll see is if they're assigned already, the instructor and the date range in which the class is taught. Then you'll find the location, the building, and the room number. Keep in mind that some classes could have different locations depending on the day and time, so it's important to look at that block. And the last column gives you attribute information. Attribute information will give you class details, such as, is this an on-campus class? Is this a dual enrollment class? In this situation, or in this example, it shows that it's a structured learning assistance class. Well, that means that there is additional structured learning and tutoring attached to this course. Once you review the list of classes and you find a section that you want to add to your schedule, you would click the checkbox on the section and you'd scroll down to the bottom and click Register. This next section will show you how to use the Advanced Search option on Class Search. From the My Registration screen, you'll either click on the left-hand column, Look Up Classes, or if you are on the Drop Add area, you will click on Class Search. On this screen, instead of doing a single subject course search, you're going to click on the Advanced Search option. On the Advanced Search screen, you're going to see a bunch of different query options. In this situation, if you were told, hey, you need to pick up a culture class or a self and society class, what you will want to do is go to the subject area, click on the A, and then drag and highlight the whole list all the way down to welding. So the whole list is blue. Then you're going to want to go down to the attribute type. In the attribute type, you're going to want to pick the appropriate attribute. So if you wanted a culture class, you're going to click on culture and culture activity. Then you will scroll down to the bottom and hit search. Make sure to be patient because this will actually have the system search every single class being taught in the fall that has that attribute. What should happen is you should get a list of multiple classes that are going to be grouped by subject area that actually fit the attribute type that you selected. Here's an example. We searched for cultural enrichment. You'll see underneath African American Studies, here's a course. It is the Intro to African American Studies. You can see the CRN, you can see the number of credits, and you can also see on the far right-hand column the attribute type. If this is a class that you're interested in taking, you can click on it and add it to your schedule. Please note, if you find a class and you want to know more information, you can click on the CRN number. When you click on the CRN number, you will get a screen like this. This screen will give you the name, the CRN number, the subject information. It'll tell you what term it's associated with. It'll tell you the attribute types. In addition, it'll give you an opportunity to click on View Catalog Entry. When you click on View Catalog Entry, it will take you to the actual Ferris State University catalog. In there, you will find a description of the class. Again, it'll tell you the credit hours, lecture hours, which department it belongs into, and what types of attributes it will cover. When you're done reviewing it, you can hit the back arrow and go back to your list to look for additional courses. We would like to thank you for reviewing this presentation. Please note, in MyFSU, look around, adventure, take a look at all the different options in the My Registration module to look at classes and find additional information. We are super excited again to see you this fall. Please make sure you do get in the system and test it out before you have your academic advising appointment coming up in June or July. And we really are excited to see you this fall.